Hi everybody, George Chamberlain here, business editor at Kogo Radio. I always like to talk about this one because it is always a headline story whenever Apple releases their performance numbers for a particular quarter. And that happened late yesterday after the close of the stock market. Apple came out with its report on activity in the last 3 months of 2014, the fourth quarter, and the numbers were spectacular. First of all, just to the bottom line, they say that they had profits of $18 billion in the 3-month period. Let me put that in perspective. That is the biggest 1-month profit report by any company in the history of the United States, in the history of the stock market, in the history of corporate America. $18 billion for Apple. Why did they do that? Well, real simple. They sold a tremendous number of iPhones during the fourth quarter, 74.5 million of them. Of course, that period of time also included the holidays, and for a lot of people, the iPhone was a requested gift at Christmas time or for any of the holidays. Let me even break that down a little bit further. I'm always in awe of these kind of numbers. Based upon those sales of 74.5 million iPhones, they were selling 34,000 iPhones every hour of every day in the fourth quarter of last year, that 3-month period. They also were selling other stuff too, of course. They sold 21.4 million iPads, so that is continuing to be a popular item. By the way, I just have to mention, because I'm very proud of this, I am not a tech guy, but just last weekend I went out and picked up my iPhone 6, so I'm just in the learning curve right now and hopefully make some progress there relatively soon. Well, we also, sort of whenever you have great numbers like this, the investment community has a tendency to say, what have you done for me lately? What we got out of Apple was the announcement that they will be releasing their Apple Watch, which I'm sure they have to call it the iWatch. I mean, everything is iPad, iPhone, iPod, so I'm sure it's going to be the iWatch. You got to think that, don't you? They're going to release that in April of this coming year, so it's only a few months away, and they're kind of banking on that being a big hit for them as well. But everything's going fine. They're firing on all cylinders over at Apple, and that's good news. It's a great American company. We benefit a lot here in San Diego. The guts of most iPhones are using software developed right here by the folks at Qualcomm. With all of this money news, I'm George Chamberlain. Have a good one.